COVID-19 may have put a halt to most of Australia's boat shows. However, in November, we will still have the Sanctuary Cove Boating Festival. Now, one of the stars of the event will be the Lagoon 78. And joining me is Rowan McMahon from Lagoon's Australian distributor, the Multi-Hull Group. So, Rowan, this is the biggest and the best of the entire Lagoon lineup. What is it, and what type of owner is it likely to appeal to?
Yeah, hi Barry. Look, the individual that's looking to buy this boat or the group is generally a high worth individual wanting to entertain large groups of their friends and family down to small intimate occasions with their closest friends, to doing charters, luxury high-end finishes and with sheer volume.
It's obviously made for enjoying life with vast indoor and outdoor living spaces. What do you see owners appreciating most?
The moment you walk on this boat, you're completely blessed by 11 metres of beam and just massive volumes of a boat. We've got a rear cockpit here of 40 square metres, large saloon, foredeck. People who want this boat want to be doing long range cruising to remote areas, living off the grid, or once again, if they want to do the milk run of the Mediterranean, everything's possible with this boat and enjoy it well.
Okay, why don't you quickly take us through a few of the highlights of the 78? That cockpit you're standing in just looks huge.
Yeah, look, as I said, it's 42 square metres of space back here. We've got a large dining table for lunches, dinners, breakfast, lounging areas. As you see on each side, we've got a huge, lovely sun lounge reading nook, which would be quite pleasant while underway. Access directly into the galley from the rear cockpit here if you take this setup, this layout, and then straight in with the big opening door straight into the saloon, which is almost an extension of the rear cockpit, or the rear cockpit's an extension of the saloon. Look, as we come straight into the main saloon here, you'll see we've got quite a large dining table, which more formal dining. Very, very comfortable lounge space to our starboard side. You'll see on the port side lower here, we have the lower helm station. This area here is probably more for your long range cruising and when underway, maybe if the weather's foul, you can still helm from downstairs here, but predominantly you'll find most of the time you'll be driving from upstairs. But as you see, it's all a duplication of the Flybridge main helm with your twin Simrad screens, engine controls plus steering joystick and communications. As we continue our way forward, you'll see we have this nice little, I'd like to call it a little lounging area while underway. A nice little place to wake up and read a book or a newspaper first thing in the morning. But it takes you straight through to this main door, which takes you onto the foredeck. And this is a really pleasant, not only for direct access to the bow, but also to bring fresh air straight into the saloon area. This is a really, really lovely area just to hang out and enjoy. Once again, have your morning coffee out here, read the newspaper. We can have a nice awning that covers this area to get out of the sun. But then when you want to come up here, we've got this very large foredeck area, huge area. You could set up a badminton court here, ping pong table. There's many, many options you could have as far as your imagination will go.
Now there's that fantastic flybridge area upstairs. Why don't we take a look at that?
Straight away, we're up here to another very large area of enjoyment. Main helm station here, all your controls. You've got cameras for docking, which makes life very easy on a boat of this size. Quite a few layouts for up here. This has got the fixed furniture. These lovely tea tables will fold out. They will join, so you have another potential dining area up here for a large group. This rear lounge area can be, as you see, a lovely lounging area here. You can have a jacuzzi option in the centre, or you can just have loose furniture for chase lounges. But to sit here with the sunroof open, as you see it is now, is quite impressive to be able to sail along or make your way and look up to the stars, especially at night. But quite an impressive area.
Yep. Now the 78 is also supposed to be a very competent cruiser. Have you actually had a chance to take it out in the water yet?
Yeah, definitely. Look, we were out only last week, and we took it offshore. We were following the whales. We were going through the Broadwater here at the Gold Coast, and it's always an impressive boat to see. Whether you're looking at it from afar for others or being on board, we're quite high elevated. It performed nicely. We were only going slow, obviously, through the Broadwater. Offshore, we got it up to 17 knots. Just for a quick blast to clean out the cobwebs, but it is a very capable sea boat. As I said, 4,000 nautical mile range on this boat. So for a 78-foot boat, 4,000 nautical miles is quite impressive.
So what are the accommodations like?
Once again, quite vast and luxurious. We'll jump downstairs. We'll start with the master cabin, which is always a lovely way to complement a vessel. So look, we're straight away, this is the master cabin. So in this 3-cabin option, this is the layout you're going to get. A midships bed, looking straight out the beautiful large hull windows. As you see here, we have the TV up, which has the cameras for the monitoring, so you can lay in bed, watch where the boat's going with its cameras all positioned around. The main cabin. This is always quite a standout feature. We don't have this on this model. The owner of this boat didn't opt for it, but this whole wall can fold out and be a balcony. So you can wake up from your bed, wake up and go straight out onto your private balcony and jump in the water. So be anchored in somewhere like the Whitsundays or the Bahamas and have that feature is very, very unheard of. So here we are in the portside VIP cabin. Once again, a very generous space and probably considered a master cabin on most boats. We have a nice queen size bed, plenty of hanging space, looking straight out to large hull windows. No claustrophobic feeling here. You know, we've got over 2 meters of headspace. So for anyone tall, there's no problems with this boat. The very cool thing about this boat that I'll point out, from here, we can go, we have a private door here, and from here we can go into the crew cabin as well as the galley. Now, as you make your way through here, even the crew on board have a very nice room. Quite large beds, king singles, little works desk. We also have a head just forward as well. Large hull windows, so everybody gets the great view of the ocean.
Okay, so how much is all this going to cost you?
So look, this model starts at 3.7 million euro and works up from there. But to give you a bit of a ballpark price for a very nicely fitted out boat, you're going to be into that 4.7 million euro out of the factory. The nice thing with where this boat's built, it's built in Bordeaux region of France. From there, if you wanted to enjoy it, you can go down, spend a season in the Mediterranean, which many of our clients do before bringing their boat back home.
Okay, now this boat will be at next month's Sanctuary Cove Boating Festival. How do you get on board to get a look?
Look, the best thing to do is to reach out to us. We'll be, if you want to do a private viewing and to ensure you get our utmost attention, definitely reach out to us at the multi-hull group and we can ensure we have a time slot allocated to you. Outside of that, come see us at the show. This boat is only for private viewings, but we do want to make sure that everybody who is interested in seeing this boat has a chance to make it happen.
Rowan, thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot, Barry.